I'm Dr. Tracy Papa. I'm a high-risk OB specialist in Fort Worth, Texas. Today we're going to meet a mom and daughter duo that are truly remarkable. NaChole Tupika received Hannah's diagnosis of Down syndrome with some shock and surprise, and eventually when Hannah got here, just learned to give up expectations altogether and let Hannah set her own course. And that's what you'll see today. Hannah is a remarkable 11-year-old ball of sass and fun, and their relationship will just charm you to pieces. Enjoy this.
Well, I received the diagnosis actually over the telephone. I had been at work and I had gone home for lunch, and I received a call and was told that my baby was going to have Down syndrome, and I was kind of in shock. So that's about all I remember from the telephone conversation. I ended up hanging up and calling a friend and telling them, and they came to the apartment, and I was like, oh, I completely forgot to ask if it was a boy or a girl. But I guess I would say I was shocked at first. I do a lot of research, so the first thing I did when I got the diagnosis was start learning about the child I was going to have with Down syndrome. I would say, looking back, I did things wrong. The first thing I did was get on the internet and Google Down syndrome. That was the last thing I should have done. If I had something to tell other parents today, it would be to talk to other parents that have children with Down syndrome. When I was pregnant with Hannah, I actually started going to classes before she was even born. I was one of the few parents that did that, but I wanted to educate myself. That was, I would say, one of the positives about knowing that I was gonna have a baby born with Down syndrome, was that I had a 15-week span to educate myself and know what I was expecting. I found out that Hannah was going to be born with a heart defect. Knowing that this was going to be my first baby, I was scared to death. I would think that would be one thing, is to tell parents it's normal to be scared. It's okay to not be okay, because there's definitely times you're not going to be okay. But also know that you're going to get through it and you're going to be okay. It's different, but every child is different. I think every person is going to have things that are different about them. She's had medical issues, but it's not any different than if you were dealing with a child that needs glasses. Whatever comes up, you're just gonna handle and deal with. But I've always just treated her like a typically developing child, and just kind of gone with the flow. When I had Hannah, my initial thought was I was having a child with Down syndrome. She would be living with me for the rest of her life. But after having her, and over the last 11 years, I do see her. I very much so think that there's a strong possibility she'll live on her own. And I think she would do well with that. Of course, there are different things that she's gonna need help with. And I've always told her she can do anything that she wants to do, and we're there to support her and teach her. And she's a very determined little girl. I see so much in Hannah's future. She's so outgoing, and she's touched so many people's lives just in the 11 years that she's been born. I see her, she's a source of hope now. I see her continuing that as she grows older, just to other parents, to just individuals. She touches people in a way that I think others might not. I don't know, the sky's the limit for her. I think Hannah having Down syndrome, I think she looks at life differently than a lot of people do. Whereas we look at things and think, oh, that's not possible, or we can't do that. She's not like that. She looks at something, and where I might struggle with things and think, oh, that's gonna be hard, sometimes that's not hard for Hannah. It's just, things are kind of black and white with her. We have found that encouraging her and being positive and motivation has been the key to her thriving and being successful. That's one of the reasons that we chose to send her to a private school, was we felt like they followed the same values and things that we wanted for Hannah. to do, and I think that just her personality in itself will take her a long way in life.
My name is Hannah. My favorite subject of school is reading, math, and science. When I grow up, I want to be a model, and I want to be the nicest girl you can find. I love my mom very much. She's so sweet and so nice to me. We do fun stuff with my mom. Sometimes we go to get our pedicure done. Sometimes she give me face masks. We do a facial. I love my whole family. And I love people. I love babies so much. I love music. I love movies. And I love doing so much. And nerds. I love nerds. I'm a really good dancer. I like doing not the floss where you floss your teeth. It's floss called the dance move. And I also like doing the kick. It's a Fortnite move. Flossing the kick is from Fortnite. Oh, and also for the camera, subscribe to my channel and give me a like. Give me 200 million, 100 thumbs up. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hannah is wonderful and she is a rising star, so keep your eyes open for her. Remember, if you want my free self-care guide in pregnancy, go on the blog drtracypapa.com and subscribe.